Here is the guideline for PC disassembly. First thing we're going to do before we take apart a machine is we're going to make sure we back up and store all data on some type of external or internal drives. So we got to make sure there's a backup. That is your responsibility as a technician. We're going to make sure we have a clean area to work with. We don't want to have it messy. We don't want to be stacking equipment when we take it apart. We want to make sure we have our ESD mat out and we're putting our motherboard, expansion cards, memory, all separate from one another and in a safe environment. Make sure we have all the tools necessary to do the job. You will be surprised that most desktops today only need a screwdriver. Most of the disassembly happens with your hands. It's all push, and you'll see this because we will be demoing taking apart a computer, which will relate to this first chapter. Have a notepad. Have a camera. We all have a camera. It's on our phones. Why do we need a camera? So we can take pictures of the state of the computer's motherboard before we take it apart. This way we don't lose track on how things go back together. Make sure all devices are powered off and unplugged from any building power before you start working with them. One other thing we do for that is we hold down the power supply, which drains all the computer's power out, even after it's already been unplugged. This drains all the computer's power out of the CPU, the capacitors, and everything on the actual system. And then, of course, we're going to take anti-static precautions, which we already discussed.